Then again, I suppose it depends on how bad it is. Well, yeah, it is nice that they want to get it right. Yeah, take no chance, exactly, yeah.
Keep left.
But hopefully, when the next farm sim game comes out, then they'll have more time, because the only reason they got it out before was because Focus wanted them to get it out on a certain day and they didn't really have time to fix everything. So hopefully the next time, because they're publishing it themselves, it should be okay. It's been 2 Iberia streams, okay. You won't be staying on farm sim. No, Portia was saying that you probably won't be, but she said she'll probably still play it. You seen the mod hub and very disappointed. What do you mean? What's wrong with the mod hub? Oh, that one, yeah. That's the forestry one, isn't it? But apparently, Gizmo was saying it looks really, really nice. So it might be like sort of an insight into the upcoming game, maybe. Yeah, I know. I don't like forestry. Well, not in farm sim anyway. If I want to do any forestry, I'll play Lumberjack Dynasty. Well, yeah, that would be good if they did, mate. Give the players a choice. But I think they did that before, or it might have just been like an unofficial thing where people were saying, "Oh, well, can we have this and can we have that?" And some of the stuff, thousands and thousands of people voted for it. And they never happened. Like, people were saying, like, do something with the traffic because the traffic is just horrendous, and they decided not to do anything like that. Well, yeah, if you want to do forestry, you got the forestry patch, yeah. Well, you know how I feel about forestry. If I ever have to chop down any trees, I always use that, what's it called, Brooks all-in-one thing. Chinook helicopter overhead. What? Oh, you mean at your house? Well, yeah. We get them flying over our house sometimes. And that's only because like we're in the flight path from Queen Elizabeth Hospital to the army base. So they have to fly over our house to get to the hospital. And you can always hear the distinctive sound of the Chinook.
Finding new routes.
I love the Chinooks. You can always hear them about half an hour before you can see them though. Air ambulance. No, it's not the air ambulance. It's actually the Chinook helicopters. You know, it's the Chinooks. They take the wounded servicemen to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital because they have like a specialist ward at the QE. I mean, they're not flying over like all the time. It's just like probably 2 or 3 times a year we see them.
Get ready to turn left.
Turn left? What?
Turn left, and then turn right.
Okay. There's people walking over there. Oh, what's going on up there? So I'm intrigued now.
Right.
I want to see where them people are going. Oh. Don't realise how big they are until while on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, you never know, there might be. I never saw a dog with them though. But yeah, they're massive helicopters, aren't they? Oh, not that type. Oh, okay. What other types are there? I mean, me being sweet and innocent, I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Stream policy. Ah, okay.
Exit right.
Well, it's not a stream policy, it's the stream bots
Right.
policy.
And then turn right. Turn right.
I know what it is really, mate. I was being facetious.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
But that's where the term came from originally. People walking their dogs. It is, yeah.
Go straight on.
Do Hercules planes too? Well, someone might be kicking off. You never know. They might have found a couple of people breaching the COVID regulations and having more than 6 people in the house. You never know.
Go straight on.
It might be. You never know.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Ooh. Yeah, it's lifted in a few weeks, but the thing is they still arrested a lot of people for it over the weekend, don't they? There was some protest about that woman who got killed, and they arrested a load of people then. Oh, is there nothing in Carlisle anymore? Whoa! Pull out like that, you bonehead.
Go straight on.
Well, I don't know why they're doing it. At the moment, it's spotting traffic down. Oh, so loads of roadworks. You know why there's roadworks now, don't you? It's because it's March, and they've got to spend their budget by the end of this month. That's what it is. They have to spend their budget for the roads by the end of this month, so they can get the budget for next month. Because the thing is say if they give them £10 million, for instance, right? It's probably a lot more than that, but I don't know. But if they give them £10 million a year for roads, and they only spend 5, then next year they only get 5. Singing happy birthday to the hole.
Go straight on.
Yeah. Potholes on his 3rd birthday this year.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I mean, them potholes make the councils a fortune. Yeah, all the roads are terrible for potholes, mate. There was something on the news, the local news, a couple of weeks ago, where they were repairing a road, and they repaired the entire road but left the pothole where it was. Then they never repaired the pothole, they just left it. Yeah, but I mean they're supposed to fill them in, but you know, half of the time they don't bother.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay. You told me that before.
Turn left.
Aye. Why did you stop your plan? I'd start turning and then he stops just as I'm turning instead of carrying on. If they followed your idea, they would not have a big, such a big issue. What idea was that? Flying cars? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Oh. Well, people actually winning the right line. Slab of precast tarmac road sections. What's different? Well, yeah, that would probably cost them a lot more though, wouldn't it? Because if you think about it, they can't do that because they have all the pipes underneath, don't they? They have all the pipes underneath the roads and all the sewage and all that sort of stuff. So they'd have to dig they'd have to dig all the pipes and put them deeper down, wouldn't they? Pipes would be in the precast section. Yeah, but once they put the pipes, the section in. Say you've got two sections and then you take the section out in the middle. How are you going to join them pipes together? Lift one out, put another one in, open the road up, yeah. No, I get exactly what you mean, mate. It would be good if they could do it like that, but I don't think they could because they wouldn't be able to connect the pipes together, would they? Or Did you not think of that? I mean, if the pipes were like under the section, like under the ground, and then they put the pipes at the road section on top, then yeah, that could work. But with the sections of road with the pipes in, I don't think they'd be able to do it. Unless you've thought of a way for them to do that as well. I've realised I've still got my lights on. But yeah, I mean, that could be a good idea, apart from the pipes. This is a very bendy road, isn't it? Just looking for ways that they lay a piece of fresh tarmac and then electric workers don't come and dig up the road a bit later. Well, yeah, but they've stopped them doing that now, haven't they? Well, they have in Birmingham anyway. What they've said, I don't know if it's like the whole of the country or what, but in Birmingham what they've told them is if they have any like cables that need doing or pipes that need laying, then they have to do them all at the same time. Since when? Well, maybe they haven't by you, but they have down here. They have in Birmingham, that's what they've told them. Because they've said that it stops the roads being closed for like a week and then opened up again for a couple of weeks and then closed again for a week, do you know what I mean? So they've told them they have to do it all at the same time. I mean, that's how it should be anyway. They dug it up 3 weeks later. See, down here they've told them they're not allowed to do that anymore. Only if it's an emergency. You know, like say if a major water pipe bursts or something like that, then and they have no other choice, then it's okay for them to do it. But otherwise, they have to wait until. See, so the gas board, the electric board, and anybody who wants to lay pipes or cables or anything like that, they all have to confer with each other and set a time between themselves, so it stops the disruption on the roads then. Yeah, I can imagine they would be annoyed. Well, yeah, the roads in Birmingham, they're not the best in the world. Some parts of Birmingham, you know, it's just at a standstill most of the time. $108,000 people. Is that all that lives in the area where you are? I don't know how many people live in Birmingham, to be honest. I haven't met them all yet. See, now there's a fuel station there. Why not put a trigger on it for you to use?
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
$2.2 million. Yeah, that may be the city centre, but don't forget you've got all the suburbs as well. They're all classed as Birmingham, but they're not classed as the Birmingham city centre. Because Birmingham's actually massive. So it might be 2.2 million people live in the city centre, well, in Birmingham itself, what they class as Birmingham, but then you got all the suburbs. See, because you have Sandwell as well, which is classed as Birmingham. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's the only places you've been to. The NEC is quite big as well. That's a huge place. I mean, the NIA is not that big, but the NEC is massive. Oh, you went to the NIA for the Gladiator filming? Ah, okay. Yeah, that must have been a while ago then, because They stopped filming that now, haven't they? That it's not even. It hasn't been on for quite a few years now, has it? Oh, did ya? Was Wolf one of them? Lightning, Jet, and Panther. Oh, so the all the three women then. Because there was only three women, weren't there? I think. Were there more women? I didn't know that. I thought there was only three. No, okay. Well, I didn't really watch it that many times. I only watched it a couple of times. I found it boring, to be honest. But I do know a lot of people did like it. Sharon Davies. Yeah, she was an Olympic swimmer, she was, wasn't she? Do you remember Tessa Sanderson?
Go straight on.
So I had the hots for her when I was younger. She was a friend of my sister's, and she used to come to our house quite regularly. Tessa Sanderson. She was an athlete. Yeah, she used to go to school with my sister.
Go Go straight on. Keep right.
Yeah, this is an interesting little drive. Got a confession about Panther. Okay.
Keep left.
Do I want to hear it? More to the point, does Porsche want to hear it? Oh, you got a hug and kiss off her when you met her, and you didn't wash it off for a week. And how old were you at the time? It was in 96. Ah, okay. If I'm honest, I'm trying to remember what they look like, but I can't remember any of them, to be honest, because like I said, I only watched it a few times. I mean, obviously I saw the posters and that are all over the place, but... Oh, and here comes the rain again, as the song says. You was 26. Yeah, I reckon she would have stabbed you in half, mate. Yeah, definitely. Stop it, you're making me crash. Not that I need any help. Well, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Keep left.
You're standing there, your brain's telling your mouth to speak, and your mouth's just not listening. You went for the tryouts of the show? Okay. Yes, I'm ready for a shot. Go on. What happened?
Okay, let's find a new route.
Because you was too fast. I think you put an extra S in there, mate. Well, you put an S in there, haven't you? You said you was too fast, you put an S in there. Oh, you weren't a chunky monkey then? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what middle-aged spreads does to you, mate. You was a whippet. A cheeky whippet? Ah, okay. Yeah, well, that's never a good idea, is it? Yeah, never any good.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
No, it doesn't sound like it would be, mate.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Go on, slow coach. The drain pipe. Yeah.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
No.
Recomputing. When possible, make a U-turn. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Please make a U-turn when...
Shut up. Okay, mate. Yeah, lots of skeletons in the closet. Lots of meaty skeletons in the closet. Right, how do I get out of this place? Oh, okay, that's one way, but it's not that way. You tamed the wolf. Ah, there's the exit. I can see it there now. Must have been there before, but I just couldn't see it. Oh, car there.
Finding new routes.
Yeah, from an agency.
Turn left.
See, they're not all bad news, are they, these agencies?
Go straight on.
I mean, I know you hear a lot of bad things about these agencies, but they're not all bad. Yeah, I can imagine. Them places are full of them, aren't they? Yeah, that's it. Well, got a nice straight bit of road for a change. You had one issue. Okay, what was that? I tried to bill you for another year. Why? Oh, okay. Bit weird. Maybe they didn't think you'd last. Well, £56 is a lot of money, yeah. Especially for both of you. You know, because that's £112, isn't it? Oh, is it? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I see their advertisements all the time. Well, you can't help but to see them if you're watching a program on the TV. Saying that though, I don't watch a lot of TV, and what TV I do watch, I always record it, and then if there's any adverts on, I usually skip through the adverts.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Can we have a repeat TV license, do you think? Well, the thing is old Boris, he's on about getting rid of the TV license, isn't he? No, for everybody. Not just the elderly, for everybody.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, because, well, I don't know if you know, but the only reason we pay TV license is for BBC, and they're thinking of making it a pay-per-view type of channel or something. Well, exactly, yeah. But the thing is see that the BBC, all they have to do is put some advertisements on, because they just don't put advertisements on their channels, right? But they actually own Dave. They own Dave, right? And is it Dave or is it Gold? One of them. The one where you've always got the BBC programs on. I think it's Dave. And they put advertisements on that, and they are the 100% shareholders. They own 100% of it, right? So they own it outright, and they make hundreds of millions of pounds every year from advertising on that channel. Dave, is that the one where all the BBC programs are on? Yeah, then it's that one that they own. So they say, oh well, we don't want to advertise, we want the money from the TV license. But on the other flip of the coin, they get millions, hundreds of millions of pounds every year from advertising on a TV channel that puts all their old programs on. So, you know, they can't have it both ways. Well, exactly. If they were a non-profit organisation, then it wouldn't be so bad.
Go straight on.
But I mean, the thing is they can't have it both ways, do you know what I mean? It's just greed. Exactly, yeah. And all that money is coming from the license payer, do you know what I mean? But I mean, it's always been the same. I mean, even since, like, you know, in the 70s and 80s, when people still had video recorders and black and white television. Now, if you had a black and white TV, but still had a video recorder, you still had to have a coloured license, a coloured TV license.
Go straight on.
And that was only because a video recorder, even though it recorded, it played back in black and white if you only had a black and white TV, but it was capable of receiving colour transmissions. So you still had to have a colour TV license for it, which is ridiculous. And I mean, at one point, the BBC turned around and said they were trying to make it so
Go straight on.
if you had more than one TV in your house, you needed a TV license for each TV, and the government are like, no, you're not doing that. You know, because they know that nowadays people have like 3, 4, 5 TVs in their house, don't they? Because they have TV in every room, and they're like, no, we're not going to let you do that. No, that's not what he said. He said, I know, you know about the snooker commentator. He said he was talking about the green, and he said, for those of you watching in black and white, the green ball is the one next to the blue. I was actually watching it at the time. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, it would do, yeah. That's probably one of the funniest bits of TV ever.
Turn right. Turn right.
Should I get some fuel? I think I should. Is this the exit or the entrance? I always get mixed up between these.